Well, I think what everybody's looking for is out-of-the-box thinking. Really, we want to hear new ideas. I think that we're all trying to do more with less. Again, as I pointed out earlier, with labor, less labor input. Again, we can't make workers, put in 10 hours a day, although I think some of us already do. We can't put that kind of pressure on labor, so we have to find other ways of boosting productivity. And again, that kind of innovation. Is it through the digital economy? Is it through better connections? Is it through social media?
And so what this conference is doing is bringing together these different strands of innovation and seeing where it leads us, both in terms of economic and social policy, but also the larger question of why innovation, how to stimulate it, and what ends can it be put to use for.
Innovation is something you should talk about. Now, I guess the purpose of this conference is to get some smart people together in a room and talk about where innovation is going, what we can see coming down the pike, and what the fallout will be from what we can see coming down the pike, and what, if anything, government can do to mitigate that fallout.
The fact that we have in this conference business leaders, we have academics, we have practitioners, we have policymakers, that's really an important part of the puzzle because everybody sees the problem, so to speak, and the solutions in very different light, and that's really an important conversation to have. And outside of sort of the CGI Net conference, we don't get these kinds of people in a room together. People are in these silos, so academics work alone. We often see business leaders lamenting by themselves, policymakers recognizing the push that is on them, both in terms of citizen expectation, but also policy expectation, or I should say business expectation, but we don't have that kind of conversation amongst the very different diverse views. So this is really an important forum to have that kind of conversation.